Trolls World Tour on 4K. That's right, I watched this movie on 4K, y'all. God help me. Yeah, I like the Trolls movies, and I reviewing them and lead up to Trolls 3, whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know. Band Together, I think. Yeah, and then, next week after I'm finished reviewing these, I'm gonna review a couple other things. So yeah, I really enjoyed the Trolls movies. They're guilty pleasures. I complain about the first one, but overall I still enjoyed it. This one's better. This one has a interesting backstory with how it destroyed the theater industry, which I won't get into, but you can look up all that when it came out during COVID. But yeah, the actual movie itself is less interesting than that. The movies, I actually like this one better just because I love rock and roll, so the villain being this like rock and roll troll that's playing like Ozzy Osbourne, Scorpion, and like all these different, classic rock things is alright up my alley. Then second, this one has less of the cringy shit from the last movie, and the character conflicts and the story is a lot better. It still got cringy shit, like, why does the Diamond Troll have a son who just spouts annoying bullshit other than to sell another toy? But, other than that, it's like, I like the conflict of like the different music trolls, and they have to like stop the bad troll who likes rock and roll. I'm like, okay, that's an interesting conflict. They're like traveling the world trying to save these other trolls, and there's different types of them, and they have to learn these different cultures. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's interesting. Yeah, it's a really cool conflict and story, and the way they deal with all that's really fascinating for me. And like Branch and Poppy's relationship, the way they go about that in the movie's a little more interesting than like the first Trolls movie, where it's just like, oh, you're not like us, and whatever the shit happened to the first one. I don't even remember. I watched it last week, but yeah, I enjoyed all that. Yeah, it was just it was a cool movie with the way they went about it. And yeah, I just like that. There's still shit about this movie again. This is still Trolls. It's close to being a decent movie, but it's really just still a Trolls movie. You still got that cringy shit like Tiny Diamond. You still got weird shit with this movie. So this is like a movie made for toddlers, right? And then there's like themes of like racial history being washed away, like revisionist history, and like great for you trying to explore that in a kids movie. But there's like some kids movies where I'm like, I could see you trying to explore deeper themes in something like Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse or the Lego movie or something, but then or like a Pixar movie, but then when you're talking about shit like this, it's just made for babies, and they're like, let's try to explore deeper themes. You're like, does the 2 and under who watches this bullshit really understand that? I'm joking, obviously, but still. So yeah, I don't know. I thought it worked for me, and yeah, again, still guilty pleasures, but I enjoy the Trolls movies. Sue me.